Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd get a little up close and personal. That's why I'm so close to the camera today. Just kidding, it's a weird setup, so I had to set it up a certain way for it to work with this lighting. So what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock exactly. I was guessing the time and it's 4 o'clock. Okay. I'm doing this video today because I've just been feeling like I wanted to get some stuff off my chest, and what better way than just kind of talking to the camera. I'm not really talking to anybody, but talking to everybody at the same time. So, as you guys can see, I took out all my extensions, and I'm getting used to it again, not having extensions. I still kind of put on a little clip sometimes, and it comes down to like here. But for the most part, I've been trying to wear it like this, and I put a hairspray in it the other day, that's why it's a little like fluffy, and I need to wash it tonight. But, like I did my bangs. Anyway, I guess I was sidetracked. I just feel like I wanted to talk. I haven't done a video in like a week, and I feel like I wanted to talk. So, this is probably just going to start coming out kind of like randomly talking. I don't want to make it super long. It's been like a minute, so I'm trying to keep it like 6 minutes, but I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram or follow me on, well, yeah, it's Instagram or Snapchat. All the links are always in my bio. So recently, today's Friday, as of Tuesday this week, I am unemployed. I don't want to get into the details right now because I just don't want to get into the details right now because it just happened. I just, became unemployed. So, I will leave the details for another video in the future. If anybody cares or is curious, so I will talk about it in the future. But for now, I'm leaving it as I am not currently working. So, I've been working, I'm 30 years old. I've been working since I was like 14. When I was little, I was like 14, I had this image. I remember having this image of, not this image, but I remember this specific thought that I wanted to be 17 so bad because I think that's when you can legally work, or when people can start hiring when you were still in high school. But I remember being like, probably like a freshman, me and my sisters and my little brother would go to the swap meet, which is the flea market, and asked some of the vendors if they needed help, if they needed workers. And we started working when we were like 14 and 15 under the table, and we would get cash. So I learned to have money since I was really young, to make my own money since I was 14. And this is the same to go with my sisters and my brothers. All of us did this. And we would do that every weekend. We would get up early, like at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and we'd get ready and we'd go work all day. It wasn't like getting paid by the hour. It was just, you start to finish. If you finish at 6 o'clock at night, you still got paid the same. Which to us, it's money, and we're working for it. It's just weekends. We're, giving away our weekends to make money. So I'm just setting that up, not to tell you guys a whole story about that, but just setting it up that I've been making money for myself since I was 14. I've always had the support of my parents if I didn't have money, if I needed extra money, but I've made my own money since I was 14. From 14 to like 16, 17, I was working at the swap meet. My first job was at Boston Market. It's a rotisserie chicken restaurant. If you guys haven't heard of it, Google it. It's still open. They closed a bunch of them. That was my first job out of high school. I worked there for almost 2 years. From there, I started working at Robinson's May. I worked there for like, I worked at Boston Market for like 2 years. Then I worked at Ross, which is like down the street from Boston Market. And I worked there for like 1.5 years. And then I worked for like 9 months after that at Robinson's May. And then I worked at Blue Cross for like 6 years. Then I didn't have a job for 2 years, almost 2 years, and then I worked at my current job for 4 years. So I've had a job most of my life. Those 2 years I was living with my sister, and I was helping her, kind of helping her with her newborn Delilah, because her husband was deployed. So I didn't have a job. I was getting money from my unemployment, and it was a perfect opportunity for me to help her. And so that's what I did for those 2 years. So I've always been working, making money, making my own money. So this just kind of came all of a sudden that I don't have a job. And this is like, I feel like I'm in the high of my adult life right now, because I have my own place. I have a brand new car that I'm almost done paying off. I feel like I'm just an independent person, independent woman in this world, and I don't know how to feel about it yet. I haven't felt like any kind of desperation, any kind of sadness about it yet, which there are other feelings that I will do another video in the future, because I just don't want to give off too much about my departure from my job. But I just still wanted to talk about it with you guys, because obviously I'm Instagramming more pictures with my nephew and whatnot, but I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about it. Get out of here, fly. But the point of this is that I don't know what to do with myself. Like, there's so much. I always take negative situations. I feel like this is a bad negative situation, and trying to find the positive out of it. I always wanted to go to school. I know I talked to you guys before that I wanted to go to school for pharmacy. Like I mentioned in the video that I was even going to start going for a pharmacy technician, and I never did because my job. I couldn't really take time off, or I couldn't get the schedule that I wanted to go to school. So I didn't. But in that same sense, now being that I'm not working and I don't know what to do, like, I'm 30 years old, I'm not getting any younger, and I feel like this is like an opportunity for me to do something else. And actually, I started working like at a good job after high school. When I got out of high school, I got a job at Blue Cross making like, I think I started at $14, $15 an hour. And that's a lot for somebody my age. I was like 19. So to me, I was like, oh, I'm making this good money, I don't gotta go to school. So I didn't go to school. And I see all my friends now, they have careers and all that, and it kind of bums me out that I didn't like focus on actually looking into my future as a adult, as a 30-year-old adult. This video is way too long now. But I feel like I'm taking this as an opportunity to do something else, because I've been doing this customer service for insurance companies for like the last, I did it for almost 6 years at Blue Cross and 4 years here. That's like 10 years of my adult life that I've been doing customer service. So it's not tiring to me. It's something that I can naturally do it now. And there's some people that I used to talk to from, I used to work for an insurance company recently for the county Medi-Cal, which is called Gold Coast, for their pharmacy department. And that's my current job that I just left. That's what I did. And I didn't talk about it too much because it's local, and I know a lot of local people watch my channel, so I just didn't want to get into exactly where I worked. But I worked at Gold Coast. I don't work there anymore, obviously. Actually, I take it back. Oh, I'm not going to take it back. I'll leave it there. I used to work for Gold Coast at a pharmacy insurance. And it's just, they didn't want to reveal exactly where I worked. But now it doesn't matter because I don't work there. So I've been doing that, and like, it's always 50-50. Like, some people didn't like to talk to me, and some people only wanted to talk to me. Because I am the kind of person that does my job right and gets straight to the point when I'm working. Like, if you call me and you're calling me for a purpose, I just answer your question and it's like, bye. I'm not really like, I do sometimes when there's time, I do small talk, I'm polite, but usually I'm just like, you know, thank you for calling, how can I help you? Oh, you need this? Done. And some people like are like, you know, like, oh, how's your day? And it's like, truthfully, I don't care how their day is. Like, just tell me what you need and I'll give you what you need. Let's get this done. Which, maybe that's just part of me doing it for so long, and maybe that's something I needed to work on. But now I feel like this is the opportunity for me to do something else. Something to maybe better myself, maybe set myself into a career that I want to do for the rest of my life, and that's gonna make me money. Like, I left this job making about $15.50 an hour. I left Blue Cross making about 17 or 18. I really don't even remember. So I've always made a fair amount of money, but now I'm kind of like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not working now. I don't have a job. I just got my final paycheck, and that's gonna cover this month's rent, but that's it. I have a car payment, I have bills, I have rent, so where does that leave me? So it's just I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about it and see what your guys' point of view, what situations have you guys been in, what do you guys think I should do? Or I don't want to, I mean, if I have to, I will jump into a new job. I don't want to get just any job, and I'm pretty sure with my resume, which my sister is working on, I can get myself a good job. But I want to take this opportunity to actually do something else and actually get an education. Like, I wasn't able, that my excuse for not getting an education in the last couple of years was my schedule, and that's the truth. If that's not an excuse, it's the truth. I couldn't because of my schedule. This looks blurry, and because I have two monitors on. I have the camera is connected to my laptop, and the laptop is connected to the TV. So I'm looking at myself on the TV, but it's blurry on the TV, but it's not blurry on there. So I hope it's not blurry, and I hope it's clear, and I hope it comes out good. And I hope I look cute, because I did this angle because I look kind of cute. I don't look like big. Anyway, I just got my hair buzzed on you guys. But anyway, I still haven't like gotten into that depressed mode or angry mode. I'm just kind of like whatever about it right now. But maybe it's just gonna start hitting me in a few days, because the end of the month is coming up. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know in another video, and I'll let you guys know a little more in detail of why I'm not currently working, if anybody even cares. And yeah, so I kind of just want to come talk to you guys and vent. I feel like I just needed to talk about it, because obviously, and I don't know if anybody even like cares, but I just wanted to talk about it. And this is my YouTube channel, and this is where I come to talk sometimes and vent. And I'm an adult, and I go through life, and I struggle through my life just like everybody else. Life isn't always diamonds are rosé, but it should be. So yeah, so this video is getting too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and STFU. But remember to follow me on my social media, Instagram, BadGirlAngie, Twitter, BadGirlAngie805, and you can Snapchat me at SellMe805. And always, don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends, but subscribe. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening to my rant. That was gonna be 6 minutes, but it's been 12. Yeah, love you guys.